Death is an amazing thing. If you're familiar with Heidegger's philosophy, he built an entire philosophy around the phenomenon of death. And death is ultimately, you know, if you don't want to think about where you came from, everybody at some point has to think about where they're going. There is a point in your life where you will become absolutely certain of your mortality. It comes to people at different stages in their life. Some people it happens really early, and other people it happens really late. So the idea is, once you make this, you embrace this meaning, which is your mortality, and that you will be brought back into the divine present, that will completely alter your life. You will never be able to look at the world in the same way. And this is the spiritual goal of the spiritual path. Now, there's a lot of reasons why we fear dying. And these 5 are going to be, the majority of people are going to fall into this. People have a fear of pain. In other words, it's very human to fear the pain, right, that comes with death. What's called in the Quran, sakaratul maut. The fear of loss, separation, leaving this world, loved ones. The fear of meaninglessness, right? Despair that comes with feeling that your life really didn't turn out the way you wanted, that it wasn't really, you didn't get what you wanted to get done. Fear of the unknown, right? Of what's going to happen in the next realm. Many people will say, well, there's nothing. But it's Pascal's wager, which is in the Muslim tradition called Sayyidina Ali's wager, because he preceded Pascal by centuries with that. Somebody was debating with him about belief in the afterlife. He said, well, if I'm right, you're in big trouble. But if you're right, I don't have a problem. And then fear of non-being, right? It's hard to imagine ourselves just not here at all. One of the things about death, it actually invigorates your experience of life, because it's like, this might be the last time I'm ever with you, right? I might never see you again. I mean, we leave, we go to work and come home and think that it's always going to be like this. But there's people all over this country right now that are getting phone calls. I hate to tell you this, but your husband was in a car accident today. You know, your wife, or I hate to tell you this, but you know, the test came back positive. You've got terminal cancer. I mean, this is going on all over right now, everywhere, right? And we forget that. You know, we go into this thing that's always going to be like, she'll always be around, he'll always be around. Once you accept your own mortality, right? What Heidegger calls a being unto death. You can nurture. You can enter into your humanity. One of the Arabs said, إن لم تمت بسيف مت بغيره تنوعت الأسباب والموت واحد. If you don't die by the sword, you'll die by something else. There's a lot of ways to die, but death is one.